Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where last episode we lost a war. Kind of? Kind of. We lost a war against the Volert plus Pictlings, but specifically, all they wanted to do was humiliate us. So all we take is a hit to our influence gain by about half. I'm not too concerned about that though, because we've already claimed the entirety of the Otharian Trade Association, and we are currently moving in to fight them very significantly. We want to take over everything that they've got. Ideally. That's the goal here, and we do have some construction that we need to do. That's kind of gone by the wayside here. So here in our hive capital, what do we really need? Well, this is really set up more as a research area. An ancient refinery would not necessarily be terrible on, like, every world, though. Like, that's a really solid building right there. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do that for now. On this mining world, again with the ancient refinery. I mean, the ancient refinery is really, really good. I'm going to build a hive district here that gets us a building slot. The ancient refinery can, of course, replace one of each of these. So we go down by, like, one building slot, right? That would be absolutely great. We could also get rid of them, in theory. They might not be necessary anymore. So we've got a Forge World here. I would love to put in a Ministry of Production here, although that's not called that in this ethos. Yeah, it's a Resource Processing Center. So we'll do that for now. We're also lacking in housing here. I'm going to put in an Industrial District as well. So that looks good. We've got a Forge World here, lacking in housing. We'll put in an Industrial District there. And then the question is, can we put in a Resource Processing Center? No, we're not big enough yet. Okay, this is a tech world here. Makes sense. So for the moment, we would look to put in a research lab. We're also lacking in housing, of course, so we'll do a hive district. And then this is set up as a generator world. Now, if I recall correctly... Yeah, this is the intentionally tidally locked world. I'm not convinced that we actually need all of these to be a generator world. Yeah, this is way better to be a science world. So we'll make this be a tech world, and we're going to designate it as so. There we go. And this generator world here, we could put in simply a generator district. We are going to have a bit of a housing issue. I'm going to put in a hive district as well, and that'll do for right now. Now we've got this attack swarm heading up over this way. This one was the one fighting off the Volert, right? So that's fine. And we'll need to get that all done soon enough. For now, of course, we can get this Admiral something. Sure. That'll do. And monthly alloys plus 8. Yes, please. That's a lot of alloys. Okay, so we currently have our mercenaries heading down this way. We have attacked over here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff to research over here. We should probably send the other science ship over here to research these. We require a scientist in there, though. And we'll recruit this guy. Okay. Come out here and research this. Beautiful. Crushing. So we're going to have no problem taking this back, of course. And let's go hit Glitterum. Beautiful. So we're looking to push these guys out of this territory, right? That's the idea right now. We do have an available leader trait on our regulatory node. Army damage. Yes, please. So that'll be great. We have this first contact event going on. Yeah, it might be a larger spacefaring civilization. That'll be fine. Wow, another leader trait? On the Legion node, too. Okay. Let's go for the ship upkeep reduction. We're at 335 out of 266 right now. Although, to be clear, I think a lot of that's because of our mercenaries.
Enemy nest taken.
Okay, so we've successfully invaded Kranadeth. Perfect. Now we're going to head up this direction with our mercenaries, and we're looking to take out these areas down here, right? Did we just not fight this? Okay, I guess we'll head on over this way. For now, that's fine. And we're attacking in Glitterum as well. So these guys are close to 100%. I don't know if we're going to get all of this in this war. We'll see. I would like to. That would definitely be preferable. Let's sell off a little bit of food here. I don't really want to sell alloys. We could sell some rare crystals, actually. And we'll purchase our curator service. Excellent. I think it's just that this was a very big system and we went from here to here. So we never actually aggroed over here. That's okay. We can have our mercs do it. No problem whatsoever. So we're going to send these guys over to Crimdor, I think, because we should start a bombardment on Condius unless... that's 422. That's really not that bad. So we can get these guys moving over to here. They'll be regenerating for a bit. We also just finished up gravitic sensors, and that's absolutely fine. For now, we could definitely think about going... These are all kind of, in my opinion, mediocre. We'll go for subspace sensors, I guess.
Technology conceived.
So that's fine. Ship build speed and ship upkeep. I like it. Let's grab naval cap here. Naval cap is quite important, of course. And this is fully occupied by us, so we'll head up over to Habrick.
Our space
Wonderful.
hive is lost.
Okay, so we see that they have a rather large fleet, although it's heavily damaged out over here. We definitely want to come fight this. Absolutely. I think that's the majority of their fleet. They do have about a 20k fleet back in their capital. That's noted. So here we are over Crimdor. I want to get these guys on indiscriminate bombardment. And we'll get started over here. So we're going to bombard here, and we'll enter orbit here. We could definitely just straight up attack it, but I want to bombard it a little bit first, at least. Okay. Let's actually just attack it here, and we can move on and bombard here. Perfect. So we're going to be fighting the Strike Corps here. No issues. That's going to be very, very simple for us to win that. And we'll continue to reinforce this fleet. We'll grab this location back. Do these guys need reinforcement? Actually, kinda. We can't move into Parnassus, apparently, due to an FTL inhibitor here. I guess the station just hasn't updated yet. Yeah, now we can head into Parnassus. Fantastic. So that'll be fine. We're going to attack down this direction. And they're in Crimdor. Okay, that's going to die. That's not a problem. We probably should consider getting some reinforcement armies here, which I'm going to definitely do. So we'll get some of those building.
Our hive is under attack.
In theory, our hive is under attack. I'm not sure. They have a science ship in Allard? Okay, whatever. I guess they've moved in and attacked up over here in the north.
Our space hive is lost.
That's definitely awkward.
Hostile swarm engaged.
But I'm not sure how much it really matters. So this is a 20k fleet here. Is that capable of defeating our mercenary force? Possibly. Very possibly. So we might want to consider moving these guys up here instead, and then sending our mercs down this way. We'll see about that. They moved back into Ulthor. So for now, I think it's okay. Let's grab these locations back over here. We're going to have to send somebody up to go deal with this. I'm wondering where this wormhole connects to. We should find that out. That's definitely something that we should find out. I would like to continue to research these projects as well. There's a lot of projects to be researched over here. So we'll just work on that. We'll get this cleared out, and then we'll just push over this direction. We're going to be freed up pretty soon here. So all things considered, this is looking okay. We do have a job needed on this tech world. We'll put in a research lab.
We have assimilated
Beautiful.
knowledge.
So that's all looking good. And, okay, we found the Zura.
Others reach out to
Sure,
make
we'll get some
contact with
influence
our
from the
hive.
Zura Corp, but we're probably not going to get much from them. So, minor artifacts. I guess we could discover an Elgate Insight, but that's on cooldown right now. We actually have nothing we can spend our minor artifacts on right now.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Mildly awkward there. So, I'm going to grab our Merc fleets here, and we're going to send them back over this direction.
Our void hive is under attack.
Perfect.
Technology
I'm not sure why they're
conceived.
sending all these transport fleets into Farragon. That's very strange. It feels like they shouldn't be. Let's move over here. 419. Actually, we can just land on that. Maybe we should just repair here. That seems okay. And let's land on Farragon. Beautiful.
We have assimilated knowledge.
So that all looks good, right? No problem there. What else do we need here? That's our first repeatable tech popping up there. Okay, we're not going to go for that, but we'll go for hyper shields.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Beautiful. So in we go with our mercs attacking Waldy. and they're attacking up over here, but I really don't care. So at this point, this is fine. This is all fully under our control. We're going to order some movement. Something kind of like this for the time being. We can just dip over this direction and head into Ferodrin Raw, like that. So that looks great. These guys are ready to be moved out. We can move into Famru. I don't know that we actually want to attack in Othor. Not yet, I think. We want to free up some of these other forces. But we can certainly head out over this way.
Crushing a hostile hive.
So this looks good. We'll have these guys back off, I think, for right now, and just have them stay back at this station. Well, actually, I'm not sure there's much point in that. Maybe we go attack Ednit and take over that station. Yeah, I think that's what we do. So our mercs here are going to be done in Mesa very soon. We'll head into Gady. Once we're done with that, do we want them to come up here? Quite possibly is the answer.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Yeah, that seems reasonably fine. So these guys have about 40k here, approximately. Noted. So our fleet here is at full strength. They're actually attacking us with only one of their forces. That is a huge mistake. They really should not do this.
Hostile swarm engaged.
This is a really, really bad mistake by them.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Beautiful.
Our special project is complete.
So we get that out of there. No problem whatsoever there. Now we can pop back over here and get some repairs. And also reinforce this fleet up. And as soon as that fleet is repaired, then we can go in and attack their capital. That was a huge, huge loss by them. They really shouldn't have done that. We can land here, 422. We have the strength to do it. Right? Actually, we're only at 381. Okay, so we're going to need to bring reinforcements up. What do we got? We've got 1k here. Absolutely bring them up. So they'll arrive here fairly quickly. Neutronium armor has finished. Beautiful. We've got a number of upgrades to do here. We still haven't researched Starholds, which feels like we probably should. That definitely feels like we should do that. Beautiful. And these guys are getting absolutely demolished here. There's no doubt about that. So at this point, I would like to assist research efficiency. Sure, that seems okay. This generator world requires housing. And for the moment, let's just put in a generator district. That'll be fine. Cool. So we've finished our reinforcements over here, or rather our repairs.
Crushing a hostile
Beautiful. So these guys are just sitting up over here. We should probably move our mercs up over this way. We don't really care too much what happens to the mercs at this point. Fusion missiles are done. Let's grab gas extraction. Oh, okay. Never mind. That was something we got from them. Of course, we didn't research fusion missiles. Why would you? Forge World here requires something. Housing. We'll get an industrial district in there for now. It's going to be maxed out fairly soon. We are, of course, attacking their capital here. And we're going to win it. But it's going to be mildly painful for us. But there we go. Their capital is now under our control. Beautiful. We'll need to enter orbit here and repair. Okay, our mercenary contract is over. We're going to let them go. And we don't actually need them from here.
We have assimilated knowledge.
So this is perfect. No problem at all. 894 reasons to not achieve war goals right now, which makes sense. We're going to group these guys together, and we're going to come on over here and land. There we go. Okay, so we see they have some forces up over here. Let's head on over. Beautiful. So how strong is their capital in terms of armies? 422? Yeah, we can definitely handle that. No problem. Absolutely great. So we're continuing to press through over this direction. And there's not all that much left to do at this point. So this war is nearly over. We have 243 over here in terms of military strength. Noted. Starholds are now done. We can grab, say, Star Fortresses. That seems okay. And our general has leveled up, I should say. Levied up also kind of makes sense here. that word works as well. So that's absolutely fine. We are done over this way. We're going to continue to reinforce this fleet. I'm going to begin a bombardment on Pendalore. Not that we really need it. At this point, I'm going to split this fleet in half. We're going to take these guys over to Othor, and they're going to land on Otharia. We're going to take the other half, and we should probably recruit a general here. There we go. We're going to take this other half, and they are going to make their way over to Parnassus. So it's going to be a little while before they get there, for sure. But they'll be able to get there on the hyper relay the whole way, so that'll be good. Now, this fleet up here is just sitting here. They're bombarding up there, so that's not actually all that concerning.
Hostile swarm engaged.
We'll eliminate these space amoebas and this station. No problem.
Planetary infestation begun.
How are we doing on these researches? Okay. There's a bunch more to be done. And we'll continue to grab those. There's more up over this way as well. So that's fine. A roving crusher droid set up to ambush unwary explorers was encountered by our archaeology drones on Terrazed 2. Oberfew managed to flee its rampage, but several other archaeology drones were not so lucky. This will cause delays indeed. So this agri world needs a job. Okay, we could certainly put in a hydroponics farm, as well as a hive district. And then we've got this mining world that needs a job. I'd like an ancient refinery and a mining district. We're also a little bit low there on amenities. Noted. We could put in an additional hive district, I suppose. For now, anyway. We'll probably want to do something different later. Okay, so we've arrived up over here in Parnassus. We're going to land on Drogina, assuming that this is okay. 2,000! Okay, we're not going to land on Drogina. We're going to head over to Helos and land on Sturgos, assuming that's okay. 200. That's much better. Cool. So at this point, I want these guys to head over to Parnassus, and we want to set up a bombardment there. So Othor has, of course, fallen, and we're going to head on over here. 308. Sounds good. And there's Sirbon under control. We're going to go attack for Rodrin Gra. There's not much that these guys have left. Beautiful. We've nearly fully occupied all of them at this point. We're full on minor artifacts, but I believe that's the only thing. So that looks good.
Enemy nest taken.
Our invasion of Pendalar has failed. Where was Pendalar? Here. Really? We failed that? That's interesting. I guess I didn't look at how much we had left. Okay, what are our army situations like? Okay, yep, we must have taken more army losses than I thought we were. That's fine. We can always get more. We can always get more. So we're done in Helos at this point. Parnassus is going to be a long ways away. I do see this 12k stack back in their capital, which is quite rude. We're going to head up over this direction and then do something like that. Quite rude indeed. So these guys are currently working on recovering. We're going to head over to Parnassus.
Our space hive is lost.
Yeah, they're attacking somewhere.
Hostile swarm engaged.
That's
Our
right.
void hive is under attack.
They're going to be attacking here in Othor. Yeah. So this is okay for the moment. They're just going to run around and be vaguely annoying over this way. Yeah. That's okay. We're going to be heading over here soon.
Our space hive is lost.
No problem. We have
Hostile
additional
swarm
forces
engaged.
being raised up.
Our void
This is
hive
okay.
is under attack.
We're also bombarding over here at Parnassus,
Technology
and
conceded.
that'll take a little bit. No doubt about that. We just got naval cap coming up, so that's good. Let's grab ship fire rate and command centers. Looks great. We'll continue to reinforce our fleets as necessary.
Our void hive is under attack.
Cool. And now we're just going to head up here and wipe these guys out again.
Our space
Sounds
hive
good.
is lost.
No real
Our
problems
void hive
here,
is under attack.
other than, you know, our bit of a lack of armies. But we're working on
Hive
that.
is under attack.
No major issue there. So we're going to be hitting here shortly. We have a construction ship, or not construction, science ship over here.
Hostile swarm
So as soon as we
engaged.
clear this out, we want to get this debris dealt with. There we go. We have no way to reach the project. Yes, we do.
Our void hive is under attack.
We need to take out the Starhold. There we go. So now that the Starhold is gone, we're going to research the projects in the system.
Technology conceived.
And that puts us up to star fortresses. So we'll grab citadels now. That went very, very quick. No doubt about that. And at this point, let's grab 0-point reactors as well. How are we doing on our bombardment in Parnassus?
Our void hive
It
is
needs
under
more
attack.
work. Noted. So we've got these forces all grouping together, right? That's fine. We're going to be attacking over here in Othor. And we don't really have any major problems with this.
Our void hive is under attack.
Yeah, this is completely fine. Fantastic. So then, of course, we need to head up to Alderaan, which we'll take out easily enough, and we'll continue to reinforce our fleets here.
Our void hive is under attack.
I think that's just this up here that they keep saying is under attack.
We have assimilated
I'm pretty
knowledge.
sure. I'm pretty sure that's all that's
Hostile
going on.
swarm engaged.
So that's okay. We're just going to head up and take out Alderaan again. No
Our
problem.
void hive is
And
under
we'll get
attack.
these guys moving over to Othor. We'll go land on Otharia. We do need to have our leader here. Apparently, we full-on lost a general. Okay, noted.
Our void
That's
hive
fine.
is under attack.
And Alderaan is back under our
Crushing
control
hostile
very,
hive.
very shortly here. Perfect. So now we'll enter orbit here. And I want to research the projects in these systems. There we go. Cool. We have a lot more of these to research. Absolutely. We'll just get all of these queued up. Perfect.
Hostile
So
swarm
these guys are
engaged.
back in Othor, and we do need a new trait pick here, so we'll go for, I guess, automated repair systems.
Our void hive is under attack.
Why not? These guys are very, very low in terms of their actual repair levels. So once we come in here, the Lorongo are looking
Our
to raid
space
us.
hive is
That's very
lost.
rude. Once we come in here, we will eliminate these guys incredibly quickly. Fantastic. And we're going to land on
We have
Otharia.
assimilated knowledge.
Perfect. Any other problems here? Let's check in on Parnassus. 212. Okay. We should definitely come in and land this army. There we go. And these guys are now freed up. I'm going to move them over to Charna, where they're going to start bombarding Kranadeth.
Our void hive is under attack.
Excellent.
Planetary infestation begun. Enemy nest taken.
The Veron commonality is preparing to declare on us. That is these guys up over here. They're currently considered superior to us. That's probably not going to be the case once we wrap up this existing war, though. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make a claim on them, simply right here, just to make sure we have a claim. We can always make one when they declare, right? But just to make sure that we have a claim, we'll get this fleet repairing. And I also do want, at this point, to queue up a couple of extra battleships. So we've got a lot queued up here. We should probably also upgrade this to a Starhold. So we're going to get that going. That's absolutely fine. We also have this archaeological site pending. Cool. I mean, we're at war right now, so you can read that if you'd like. There we go. Excellent. So we're finishing up here in Othor, and we should be... Let's see.
Our void hive
Embark
is
these
under
guys.
attack.
This is currently under control. Fully occupied. Okay, perfect. So we're going to head on up over this direction and take over Alderaan. So we need to land on Pendalore.
Our void hive is
There we
under
go.
attack.
And out over this way, we need to head to Charna, of course, and land on Krenadeth. There we go. So how close are we to achieving war
Hostile
goals?
swarm
280 reasons is the answer. Okay. We're going to be getting a lot of extra territory here, right? This is going to be a very big
Planetary
swing.
infestation begun.
We just need to get this finished up very quickly. So I'm going to move these guys preemptively up over this way. Actually, let's move them just back to mechas for now. That'll be fine.
Our void hive is under
So we're going to be taking over Charna
Hostile
at this
swarm
moment.
engaged. We have assimilated
Okay,
knowledge.
so I want these guys to head over to here and start bombarding. We're gonna win this, right? Maybe.
Enemy nest taken.
Hard maybe. It's gonna be kind of close.
Our void hive is under attack.
Yeah, that's kind of close indeed.
We have assimilated knowledge.
Yeah, I think we won this, though. Barely. We barely won this one.
Enemy
Yikes.
nest taken.
Okay, so these guys are pretty weak. No doubt about that. And our guys over at Alderaan can move up to reinforce that. We'll have some of these forces recover. And of course, we are working on bombardment here. So that will help matters to some degree. To some degree. We absolutely do need to continue pumping through our ship production queue. And we're working on that. Okay. So our forces are currently grouping together here, and...
Our void hive is under attack.
Yep, group these together, and we're going to land on Pensoka. This is the only location that we don't actually control right now.
Planetary infestation
And this will be a very, very easy battle for us. The only question is, when are these guys going to declare on us? Actually, right now. Okay, so that's noted. They're only claiming Zimtari. Okay. That's okay. No problem. So we're going to get this wrapped up. This war's over. So at this point, we have won against the Otharian Trade Association. Beautiful. They no longer exist, and these guys need to start heading northward. So we have some Lorongo raiders up here, but this territory is now all ours, which is magnificent. Okay, so we're missing a war goal here. This is going to be a conquer claim. And for the moment, we can keep an eye on what they've got here. It's a lot, but if we end up just losing Zimtari, that's actually not the end of the world. That said, we are absolutely going to start producing more ships here. So I'm going to move these guys up this direction. 34.2k here, plus another 37.7k here. So, for the time being, we're definitely going to need to work on our ship production. That's for sure. But it is about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to fight the Veron Commonality and no one else. Fascinating. So we can definitely make some additional claims on their territory here. They've got some territory up here that we don't know about. We're probably not going to get all of their territory. We're probably going to look to take something for now, kind of like this. We're also full on minerals right now, and let's sell off a few of those. Cool. Okay, so we're going to make our way heading northward here. We'll see what they do with these forces. For the time being, they have superior forces to us, but once we have all of our forces together, that may not be the case anymore. So we're going to go to Orval with both of our fleets, and we can definitely consider taking Aggressor. There we go. And we're just working on getting these additional ships pumped out and getting another fleet started. That will all be important. For now, of course, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, let me just grab something in here. I guess disruptors, sure. Next episode, we're apparently fighting the Veron Commonality now. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kintogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.